Oh. Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. Relax the body, enjoy the breath, and appreciate all that you know. Appreciate how you know how to calculate. Appreciate that you know how to verbalize. Appreciate that you know how to read, write, and reflect. Make this appreciation more authentic and deep to appreciating the ability and availability to learn. If you are not able and or available to learn, you would not know how to calculate, how to verbalize, how to read, write, and reflect. Stretch, inhale, open your eyes. Meaningful Mornings is an opportunity, it is a reminder to appreciate the fundamentals. The ability and availability to learn allows us to know. We're so stuck on knowing this and that we take for granted that we can learn. Taking for granted is avidya. Being grateful for is vidya. Bhagavad Gita's chapter 1 explores fear. Chapter 2, why there's fear. It is selfishness. Chapter 3, how to come out of fear. That is selflessness. Chapter 3, 4, and 5 are all connected, each becoming deeper than the previous. Chapter 3 is selflessness. Chapter 4 is selflessness without deservership. Quite often we are selfless, but we're doing it for recognition, ovation, inclusion, to release, to renounce this deservership. In verse 1 of this chapter, Sri Krishna has shared with Prince Arjuna, has shared with us, I have taught fearlessness. In Bhagavad Gita, this is called yoga. I've taught fearlessness in the beginning to a creator. In verse 2, Sri Krishna shares how fearlessness devolved into fear. The teaching became diluted. And so though fearlessness is one's nature, one started to feel that their nature is fear. In verse 3, Sri Krishna is sharing with Prince Arjuna, I am now teaching you this in a most personal and practical way so you feel more courageous. Courage precedes fearlessness. And that's why I shared this as personal and practical. Sri Krishna is not jumping to fearlessness. He's building to fearlessness. Sri Krishna is the creator. He has shared what makes him the creator to other creators, sub-creators, like the sun. Other creators, sub-creators have shared this same knowledge, insight with creation, like you and I. This is what connects all of us. That all of us have the same nature. We fear ourselves the least. And so fearlessness is the same as oneness. What we are immersing ourselves in is fundamental. Now, what has happened with us is we've tuned out of the creator and are only tuned into creation. We no longer feel why is there creation, because if we felt the why, we would tune into the creator and the creator's knowledge. All we're tuned into is the what. What do I have to do next? What do I have to eat next? What do I have to say next? This dilution, expressed in modern terms, is busyness. When we're busy, we're functional, not fundamental. And this is clearly depicted in the next verse, in the nature of Prince Arjuna's question. Verse 4. Arjuna uvacha aparam bhavato janma param janma vivasvataha katametad vijaniyam tvamadau proktavan iti. Prince Arjuna shares, aparam bhavato janma. Your birth was after. After is a reference to what? Param janma vivasvataha. Before was the birth of the sun. I referred to the sun as a other creator, a sub-creator. So Prince Arjuna's speculation is, the sun was born and then you were born. And so I'm questioning, how did you teach this to the sun? Katam etad vijaniyam. How am I to understand this? Tvamadau proktavaniti, that you had taught fearlessness, yoga, in the beginning. This is fairly straightforward. There's not much philosophy, but what we come to appreciate about Prince Arjuna, we understand him more and we can relate to him more. He is operating from a perspective of anubhuti and yukti. Anubhuti means his own experience. He feels Sri Krishna is his cousin. They've had history together. And yukti, he sees Sri Krishna limited by space, time, matter, whereas the sun is far less limited in space, time, matter. So this doesn't make sense that Sri Krishna can be before or greater than the sun. This will change though. Prince Arjuna will change. He will start to adopt the narrative of the Shruti. That is our map, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, that the Shruti is the documentation of those who are fearless. It is the map they've left us. So the Shruti does share. Shri Krishna is the creator. The sun is a sub-creator. Shri Krishna is the Deva. We say Adi Deva, Mahadeva. And others like Indra, Agni, etc., we call them semi-gods. So Prince Arjuna will change, evolving from experience and logic to the scripture. This evolution is facilitated by faith. Prince Arjuna nurtures faith. How we can relate to this is to try to be an active learner. Be more available to learn. That helps one to be more able to learn. How will you know if you're doing this? You cease investing so much in questioning who is teaching. That way, you can invest in the teaching. What is the teaching? As an example, for those who are newer to Meaningful Mornings, a lot of your questioning is not into what's being shared, but who is sharing that? In this case, Vivek. Who are you? Why should we have faith in you? What experience do you have? Do you actually believe in this and live this? And I hope you will have faith in me the way I have faith in you. Then you won't invest so much in questioning me, but questioning the teaching in a personal, practical way. I'll keep highlighting these changes in Prince Arjuna's personality. You feel them in yours. From inspiration to application, your application yesterday was to live in the today. Adya means today. So those who practice this, the more present, ending in a T, you are, the more you come to feel there's more than the present. There is the presence. Those who live in the past and they question this in the right way, they feel there's more than the past, there's the present. Those who live in the present, they question this too, that there's more. They live in the presence, then question stop. There's nothing more. Your application for this morning is identify one article, being, and circumstance. So total 3, but one of each, that you have a habit to take for granted. And instead, practice being grateful for that article, being, and circumstance, so that you become the future Prince Arjuna rather than the chapter 4 Prince Arjuna. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be joy.